understand that a visit to the dentist could trigger some anxiety. That's why they are dedicated to make each patient as comfortable as possible. Dr. Jason Neigsch, owner and dentist at Dentistry at Somerset in Ames, joins us now to talk about this. Thanks for being back here.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Well, you know, a lot of people, we always talk about They understand that a visit to the dentist could trigger some anxiety. That's why they are dedicated to make each patient as comfortable as possible. Dr. Jason Neigsch, owner and dentist at Dentistry at Somerset in Ames, joins us now to talk about this. Thanks for being back here.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Well, you know, a lot of people, we always talk about kids maybe being anxious, but I feel like adults maybe even more so can be anxious about visiting the dentist.
Right, right. I think a lot of people have triggers, maybe past unfavorable experiences, the sights, the sounds, the smells, things like that, and just keeps people away. You know, 50% of the population doesn't go to the dentist on an annual basis. And so
really?
That can be a big problem for a lot of people. Yeah.
You've come up with something to really alleviate this. You have a comfort menu, which I think is genius. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so, you know, I mentioned the triggers that people have, the sights, the sounds, smells. So, you know, we offer aromatherapy, warm blankets, weighted blankets. We have devices that can help alleviate the discomfort with an injection. Noise canceling headphones. Patients can lay in the chair and watch Netflix or listen to music. So trying to mitigate those things that people typically associate with going to the dentist. It doesn't have to be that way anymore.
I think I even saw in there maybe like a warm neck wrap. So like you
Right.
put that on while our teeth are being cleaned or
Right,
getting a treatment?
Yeah, people love that. I mean, as busy as everybody is nowadays, to have an hour where you can just sit in the chair and not have to be on your phone or be in charge of anything, people actually enjoy that. Yeah.
And you literally can't really talk to anyone, so you can really
Right,
shut
exactly.
down.
Right,
I
exactly.
love this. Okay,
Yes.
so it's like going to the spa and getting your teeth cleaned and going to the dentist.
Sure, yes, yeah, exactly.
You know, you even were saying you have patients that come in sometimes for the first time in years or maybe even ever, and they say this has really helped them and make it a more pleasant experience.
Yeah, that's what's so rewarding for us, is to get somebody kind of over the hump and give them, you know, a simple procedure, a simple experience that goes well. And that kind of opens the gateway for them to be able to, you know, get the treatment that they need that they've put off. You know, most people tell us after, like, that was way easier than I thought it was going to be.
And it's important because how often should we be going to the dentist for just our health and our oral care?
Yeah, I mean, routinely twice a year is kind of the, you know, the standard of care for most people. Some people need to go more frequently. But yeah, you know, most dental disease problems, they don't hurt at first. And so usually people aren't aware of them until they become more serious. So catching things early is key.
You know, in addition to the comfort menu, technology has also come a long way,
Right.
making things easier and better.
Right, yes. A couple things that we use, some 3D imaging software and some devices, so you can see in 3 dimensions the shape of your teeth, a cracked filling, problem areas that before you have no awareness of. You know, and so we can orient those. We have showing some imaging here, some pictures of our CT machine. So 3D X-rays helps with a lot of things. Just gives us more information so we can be more accurate and more thorough with what we're doing.
We keep hearing about AI, artificial intelligence. You're even using that to help people with their teeth.
We have, yes, actually. So we have AI software sort of integrated in with our X-rays, and it will, you know, highlight. You can see some colored imaging there where it's showing where a cavity is forming, and so, you know, the average person can see 4 shades of gray. The average dentist can see maybe 9. The AI software can pick up 175 different shades of gray. So it's much more accurate and just gives us a second opinion, literally, of things to identify. It doesn't take the place of the dentist. You know, it's not doing our job for us, but it's just an extra set of eyes.
So the pink on the screen, that's pointing
that
out
can
like
indicate where a cavity is starting, or where
wow.
a cavity is, yes.
And then are you able to maybe do some preventative things or even just tell us to brush more?
Exactly, yeah. Sometimes we look at it and say, well, let's just monitor that. You
Yeah.
know, we can measure it next time. But if it's obvious, you know, a patient can see that, and, you know, trust is an issue. And so when you can see it on a screen, it makes it a lot easier to say yes to something that you need.
Well, thank you so much for sharing this great technology and advancements and the comfort menu. I imagine people really order up those, and they're complimentary, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah,
yes.
that makes it very comforting.
Yes.
Well, thanks so much for joining us.
Yes,
And for more information, you can go online to dentistryatsomerset.com or call 515-337-2244. They're located in Ames, and you can see more on social media.